All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Tara Wilson out of Atlanta, Georgia. For those that don't know me, I am a one-star director, Sapphire ring wearer, and super excited to have each and every one of you all here today. I would like to have a clean line, so let's do some housekeeping rules. Please make sure that your phone, your computer, or whatever you're on is on mute, so that way we can have a clean recorded call. I do see some of my sideline business partners or individuals that I'm helping and coaching and mentoring. I definitely want to say thank you for joining me on today. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump right in. I'm going to do a little bit differently today. First, I would like to know in the chat, do we have any new business partners that hasn't seen anything, hasn't been plugged into anything, just totally clueless in regards to what's going on? And I can't see the chat, guys. So those that are co-hosts, if you can help me with that. Any new business partners that haven't seen anything, because that helps me understand how to do this training today. Any new business partners that has not seen anything. And if you are a new business partner, go ahead, raise your hand, put in the chat. I would like for you to introduce yourself so that way you can introduce yourself to the team. Any new business partners?
So we have Lexi D. She says, yes, I knew.
Okay. Lexi, would you like to come off of mute and introduce yourself really quickly and where you're from and who your sponsor is?
Hi, I'm Alexis, but I go by Lexi. I'm from Sherwood, Arkansas, and I came underneath Tisha.
Nice. Welcome, 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 welcome. So, Lexi, I know that you have seen something, so that's great. So, all right, so we'll go ahead and get started. So, this is our onboarding process to really get individuals familiar with what's going on around the planet, how to start your business, et cetera, et cetera. So, this is a team effort, right? So everybody achieves more and everybody has a unique skill set. So what I love about this business is that we collaborate together and we lean on each other's skill sets, right? So say for instance, Erica's skill set may be presenting. Tara's not really familiar with presenting. We leverage each other to be able to become truly successful in this business. And the key is, guys, that this is definitely a team effort where everyone achieves more. So I want you to understand, as being a part of the team, being a part of the village, you are a key player in the movement of us turning our visions into reality. So when we leverage each other, we definitely become even stronger, right? And so our mission is to definitely to unlock the limitless potential through strategic collaboration and shared success. We believe in the power of teamwork that is authentic and with transparency, where individual strengths are amplified with real relationships. By fostering a culture of growth, innovation, and support, we're committed in creating an environment where every partner can thrive and pursue the excellence and definitely have great results. So let me help you all understand. We have two businesses in one, okay? So you have your Planet Marketing business, which is your marketing firm. This allows you the opportunity to receive residual income by actually helping and sharing this opportunity with other individuals. So with your Planet Marketing business, you have access to 7 streams of income. That's unlimited with no quotas. And guess what? Residual income. That is the key there. Then you have your IntelliTravel business where you're able to book travel and earn commission, right? And so you have your own personalized booking.com where you have access to the vendors, which is a different view because now you are an agent. And so you're logging into the vendors' websites with the agent portals. So the objective here is to truly understand your business. Learn the value of your business. That's key, guys. Learn the value of your business. Understand the power of earning 8 additional streams of income and learn how to create that residual income. You want to create SMART goals. What is your end goal? Ask yourself that. And I hope everybody is taking notes. So then that way you can go back and bring your notes to life. What is your end goal? Why did you start your business? What is needed for SMART goals? Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. You want to definitely execute to win. So you want to get out of your comfort zone so you can get into your money zone. Do not let fear dictate your future. Your why should not be your why not. What does that mean, Tara? Meaning if you have a why that's so strong that makes you cry, you're not going to just sit and do nothing with your business, right? Because if you sit and do nothing, guess what? You can't get to that why, you can't get to that goal in terms of what you're trying to achieve. So the process is plugging in. You have access to layers and layers and layers of leadership, training, personal development, mindset, and build relationships. This is a business of building relationships. That is key. Then you want to execute the blueprint system that we have in place. Follow the evidence and the documentation. Understand the process. Be compliant. That's very, very important. Be compliant so that way your business is not shut down. And you definitely want to be attached to success. What I love about this business is the personal development piece. I am an introvert in certain circles, and in certain circles, I am definitely an extrovert, right? But understand this, knowledge is power. So I charge everyone to jumpstart your day Monday through Friday with IMV. And then on Saturday and Sundays is church day for some individuals. Saturdays, what I do, well, actually, it's 7 days a week. I get up, I set a block of time for me to meditate, listen to some positivity, or read, right? And if you're not a reader, start with 15 minutes a day. The IMV is like, Planet is like a book club. Every month we're reading some book. Teams have books that they're reading, right? So take that time out to truly develop your set and your mindset. Planet Marketing has basic corporate training as well as IntelliTravel. Make sure that you're joining your team meetings. So we have a gazillion meetings, guys, but it's very important that you're plugged into the right meetings. That's going to help you produce income producing activities as well as being effective in terms of what your goals are. Never miss an event that you're qualified to attend. What does that mean, Tara? If there's meetings in your city, travel parties, trainings, make sure that you're there. And our leader, Mr. Orlando Moore, which is a millionaire in this opportunity, that has produced a millionaire in this opportunity, understand, he says, if you have a meeting that is 3 hours away at the bare minimum, take that sacrifice and get there. So that way you can get the knowledge and the nourishment that you need for your business. And not only that, you're really being plugged into the culture as well as creating relationships. So anything worth having, guess what? It takes time. What to expect? A winning culture, true relationships, strengthening your mindset, increase your belief system, team effort. I talked about this. Together, everyone achieves more. And we all definitely want to increase our bank accounts, right? So if you allow us to help you, guess what? We can change your life. And we truly believe in excellence. We definitely have a strong support system and definitely success. So believe in yourself. And once you do, guess what? You become unstoppable. Is everybody ready to win? So does anyone have any questions regarding the information that I just went over? Nope. All right, we're gonna go on to the next thing. And I know we saw a couple of people join in, but do we have any new business partners besides Lexi that came in?
Hey Tara,
Yes.
I do have LaShondria. She joined last Wednesday, so I don't know if
Okay.
she's available to introduce herself to the team, but she's in the Little Rock area.
Yes, absolutely. While I bring up my next slide. Chandra, are you able to come off of mute?
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I'm LaShondria Jones, and yeah, I've been on several meetings already, but yeah, I came in with Marquita, and I'm so happy to learn.
Awesome. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and put some flames in the chat for our new business partners as I bring up this next slide.
And
show.
Tara, we do have Anthony on, Anthony Redding. He is from the Tallahassee area and he is one of our new business partners and we're excited to have him on.
Awesome. Welcome, 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 Anthony. Are you able to come off of mute and introduce yourself and tell a little bit about yourself? I'm super excited for you. I know that was a great meeting down there in Tallahassee. You guys had a great time.
It was.
Yes, good morning, everyone. I'm Anthony Redding from the Tallahassee area. I came in under Erica, Ori, and Dare Jackson's team in Tallahassee.
Awesome. I love it. I love Ori. I love that the whole team over there. Congratulations. Go ahead and put some flames in the chat. And I'm checking the chat before we continue. Okay, Janelle stated that we have a new business partner, Naina. Naina. I may be saying it incorrectly, but if you're able to come off of mute and introduce yourself so that way we can welcome you to the family. Congratulations. And if you can't, that's okay. We'll go ahead and put some flames in the chat for her. And Janelle, it's so great to see you on, baby. All right, so let's continue. And Yasmin. Okay, welcome, Yasmin. Yasmin, are you able to come off of mute and introduce yourself? All right, we'll keep it going. All right, so understand this. When you start a business, it's very key to have some structure, right? And be organized in some form of fashion. So what I want to do really quickly is let's talk about what the DMO is. That's part of our lingo, your daily method of operation. What is your daily routine? Because guess what? That actually matters, right? So what that looks like, guys, is actually having a ritual, having a daily routine. So, and some days we may feel like, I don't feel like being productive today. I'm not going to be productive today. Sometimes we're going to have those lazy days, and guess what? That is okay. But understand when we have the days where we're not productive, then guess what? We're definitely not creating any good habits, right? And then that behavior can become a habit because we're not being productive. So you don't want to have any wasted time in terms of being not being productive, because your daily method of operation is very key. So some of the things that I want to talk about is setting yourself up for success, right? So what you want to do, everybody has a smartphone, whether it's an iPhone user like myself, or maybe those little Androids over there, right? So you want to make sure that you set up your cell phones and in your calendars. Everyone should have a calendar. I know that we're going into 2025. You should already have your 2025 calendar. Why, Tara? Because then what you could do is you're putting the meetings on your calendar. You are getting structure so that way you know what meetings you need to attend, what trainings you want to do, everything is there. So every Sunday, tomorrow is Sunday. Every Sunday, go ahead and plan out your week, which weekly Zooms you're going to go to, and put that information in your phone as well with the Zoom link if you have it, or the Zoom information. And then when you know that you have Zooms that are on the regular basis, go ahead and save that Zoom link in your notes section in your calendar. So when it pops up, all you have to do is click on it, and then you can switch over to your laptop if you need to, or your tablet. Make sure that you download the Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel apps. So go to your, I think on Android is Google or something like that. Go to your app store and download the apps. The Planet Marketing app for the very first month is $1. After that, it's $4.99. But let me tell you, the Planet Marketing app puts your business on steroids. It has everything that you need, from training videos to send out business cards. Anything that you need is right there in that Planet Marketing app. And then you have your IntelliTravel apps that are out there. They have the IntelliTravel podcast, and I think there's one for where you can go back and listen to recordings, trainings that they may have. And then in your phone, you should have an app where you're able to make notes. So what I do is I use the notes app, and then I create folders for Planet Marketing information, IntelliTravel, campaigns, Tara Water campaigns. So say for instance, like we're doing the drip campaign right now for social media, right? So those notes are all in my campaign my folder. So then that way that's easy for me to go to see. And then that's information that I can recreate and use at another time. And then conversation starters. So you may have different spills or different verbiage or ideas in terms of what you say, what's working for individuals that you're prospecting for a client or a business partner, right? Because you're going to have both. So whatever works for you, oh, that was good what I just said. Jot it down, put it in your conversation folder. So then that way you'll have it for later. And then once you continuously practice that spiel, it's going to come natural for you. It's like your elevator pitch, right? And then you want your edifications folder. Why do you need an edifications folder? Because when you're presenting or when you're doing your 3 ways, you have to edify your leaders. And so you want that information there so that way you're not fumbling when you're introducing them. And of course, your story. The story changes. If you just started your business, your why may be this, right? So you want that quick elevator pitch. So, and that story is going to constantly change. I know my story has changed 1,000 times since I've been in this opportunity. And then travel captions. So you may see something really cool out there that somebody posted on social media and you like that verbiage, right? So you can take that verbiage, save it, put it into your travel folder, and then you can have it later. You can use Chat GPT, switch it up a little bit so it doesn't sound just like Tara, but you have information, you have things that you can have, and then maybe 3 months from now, 6 months from now, you can go back, take that same caption, switch it up a little bit, put another picture with it, and then that way you don't have to do all this extra thinking, right? And then you definitely want a folder for vendors because when you're setting up your vendors for the travel business, like Vax Vacations, Delta, Carnival, Royal, whoever you're getting the access for, you want that folder so then that way it's easy to go get your passwords. Because let me tell you, you're going to have a whole bunch of passwords, and some passwords formulas are different from others. So that's easy to have in that folder for you, and you can have it. And just remember, when it's time to reset your password, go into your folder and put the new password. And then, of course, links or anything else that you may need. But that's definitely going to help you get organized in a way. Then for your groups, on your apps, right? Like my dad has a gazillion apps and they're just all over the place. Drives me crazy. Organize your apps. Have an app folder for travel, have an app folder for Planet Marketing stuff. So organize it so then that way it's easy for you to get to. Have access folder for all your vendors that have that have apps. So then that way it's easy for you. And you want to sync your calendars, right? So your calendars, you want to make sure that all the Zoom calls and links are linked together so that way you get the reminders. And then you want to schedule your post throughout the week. What does that mean, Tara? So you may want to post a travel deal or something to promote your business, right? You can go in there and schedule your post, and that way you don't have to worry about it for the week. Make it simple because you want to post daily, so that way you keep your algorithm up, and it also shows that you're serious about your business. I'm going to be transparent. Social media is not my thing. That's my weak spot, but I'm still working on it. So as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself when it comes to social media, right? And then you want to make sure again that you have your 2025 folder. Your personal development, you want to learn the industry, study network marketing, study the gurus that are out there. There's several individuals that I do follow, but when you YouTube network marketing, there's a lot of great leaders or trainers out there and give you hint, hint, clue, clue. A lot of them are the book authors of books that we're reading. So you want to make sure that you have your personal development. So DMO, steps to success. So you want to have income producing activities. You want to post your travel tips, travel deals, anything promoting your business to help individuals that have the same mindset as you, wanting to increase their income, whatever that looks like. You want to plug in daily, right? Plug in daily and show up for your success. So anything that's happening within your organization, make sure that you're plugging in because knowledge is key. Social media, talked about that a little bit already. your family, some ideas on posting, your family, because people want to see that you're real. People want to see that you're not a fuddy-duddy, right? So you want to show who you are, create your brand. People are foodies. They like to see what you're eating. I posted guacamole the other day. I got a gazillion likes on that. Guess what? That helped my algorithm, right? And then you want to make sure that you go and you engage, you comment on other individuals' posts, motivation, travel. And then we have the task of the 555. And guess what, guys? 555, I'm into numerology, so 555 is change. So understand this. You do 5 happy birthdays, add 5 new friends, pique 5 people's interest, whether it's on the marketing side of the business or it's on the travel side of the business, because you need clients. You got to pique people's interest. If you see people on social media that are traveling, you want to comment on their page, start a conversation with them, ask where did they go, how did they like it, did they book their own trip, right? Start conversations. That's key in building relationships. Follow-ups. It's fortune in the follow-up, right? Make sure that you're following up. Invite people to opportunity Zooms, expose your business, and you definitely want to build relationships on a daily basis. And those 3-way calls, you want to make sure that those are in place. So you need to strategize defining your income producing activities. Strategizing, come up with a plan, what it is that you want to do, get organized in that space, and then follow up on your strategies. The 3-way calls, welcome calls, one-on-ones. One-on-ones are very important because that's going to help your leader understand what your goals are. That's that intimate conversation where you're getting to know each other, and then your coach or mentor understands who a Marquita is now, right? Understands what her why is. So you want to make sure that you're setting up your one-on-ones. Welcome calls are very important. And let me stress why. You can close somebody. Sometimes we're blessed to close people on our own, but you still need to move yourself out the way and leverage leadership so that way your business partner understands that it's a village here to help them. And then the 3-way calls, that's moving yourself out the way. That's the PS3 where you pique someone's interest, you show the plan, and then you do the 3-way call. You're moving someone out the way after you expose them to an opportunity, whether it's the Zoom, the big picture video, whatever it may be that you're exposing them to the opportunity. Move yourself out the way and get your leader on. You want to definitely have the travel parties, or some call it the private business reception, because you want to launch your business. If no one knows that you're in business, guess what? You're not going to make any money. We talked about self-development already, a core and team development, prospecting on and offline with your clients and business partners. Make sure that you're asking for referrals, right? Because there's someone that travels, someone that needs a travel agent. Don't be afraid to ask for referrals. Don't be afraid to ask for referrals if someone sees the opportunity and they say it's not for me. They may know somebody that loves to travel, that needs some additional income, wants 8 additional streams of income coming into the household. So don't be afraid to ask for referrals. And then identifying the opportunities of growth. And you want to be able to implement that, right? A lot of us have been in the business for a while. Some of us are newbies. But as old business partners in this business, I've learned a lot over the 8.5 years. It'll be 9 years for me in May of next year. Things to do and what not to do. So really pay attention to what's working for you. And if it's not working, switch it up. Switch it up. It's okay to switch it up. So daily plugins. I talked about the INV. That's jumpstarts your day with positivity. And for me, when I was working, I would get on the INV and it got me ready for all the demons when I walked into that office, right? And it kept me poised. It kept me like in the Wusa Zen, right? Because that INV really gives you the boost for the day, and positivity that jumpstarts your day changes the whole game for you versus you going into negativity and not having the power to really be positive for the day, right? And you want to increase your opportunity. You want to expose more. Leverage leadership. You hear me talking about leveraging. That's important because a lot of business partners think, oh, I could do this by myself. Oh, but guess what? You can't. You won't be successful. Seen it, done it a gazillion times. You have to leverage. Why do you have to leverage, Tara? Because you may be on vacation. Like last week, I was on I went to go see my daughter. I leveraged. My business didn't stop because I was on vacation. I leveraged leadership. I leveraged the processes that we have in play. So make sure that you look at the calendar events, corporate trainings, the basic training on Wednesdays for Planet Marketing are amazing. 7 p.m. Eastern and 6 Central Time. Make sure that you get on those trainings. And again, that's personal development as well as getting knowledge about your business. IntelliTravel has weekly webinars. Make sure you're checking the calendar for events. And then another thing is prospecting groups, right? So, on social media platforms, like for instance, Facebook, you may be interested in crocheting. Get in that group, start building relationships, because as you're building relationships, guess what? Then you're able to pivot over in terms of what you do. Or you may be, some of the Facebook travel groups are, in my opinion, a little bit oversaturated because it's over 100,000 of us. So it's a lot of us all in the same groups, but find one of those little small groups and make yourself known, post in there, get to know people, right? You want to surround yourself with like-minded individuals with a common interest. And again, it's all about building those relationships. And so what you want to do is increase your inviting and exposure, right? Go for the no's. If you're working this business on the part-time basis, that's 10 no's a week. And why we say go for the no's, because that gets you comfortable in regards to sharing the opportunity. Have those oops. Practice on your family, right? Practice on your friends. Go for the no's, because once you go through the no's, then you'll get to a yes. And what you want is individuals that truly want more and desire more to help with the team synergy from that perspective, right? Because we're not in the begging business. You want to exhaust your list of prospects, whether it's your warm market, your cold market. Add individuals to your list every single day. You should have a notebook for prospects. You should have a notebook for follow-ups, whether it's your travel clients or prospects. The reason why you want 2 different books, because then you can write your notes. I met Tara at Nordstrom's on November 23rd. We chatted about this outfit that she's going to wear to a Christmas ball or whatever. So then you have notes, and then you're able to say, okay, I followed up on this day, got a no answer. So then that way you can be organized in that space. Set your goals for your prospecting and peaking interest. And this is an affirmation. I will challenge myself to speak to 5 people a day about my business. That goes for travel bookers, and that goes for those that are building an empire. Set goals and invitations. How many people are you going to invite to expose on a weekly basis? I will confirm that I will have 10 people confirmed this week. And then set your goals. If for travel with IntelliTravel, make a commitment to at least show up to one, because technically, with the travel side of the business, if you're not an ambassador, we're not supposed to be training on travel. We refer them to IntelliTravel's training or ambassador groups. There is a group on Facebook, Passport to Success, that is managed and operated by a guru within the travel space. So make sure that you have your new business partners over there, because Ann and the team is really helping individuals understand how to book travel, get to that $1,000 mark of commission on up to ambassadorship, okay? You want to increase your clientele. And how you're going to do that? Get certified in your niche. What is your niche? Get certified. If you want to be a wellness, have the wellness certification. If you want to be a Aruba specialist, if you want to be Disney specialist, understand what that is and take your time. Don't try to learn everything at once. find your niche, because then it becomes easier. And then that's what your travel post will be about, what you're actually certified in, what your niche is. If it's group cruising, if it's cruising, stick with that for a minute to get your feet wet and then go from there. So that way you're not overwhelming yourself, right? And then make your list of potential clients again, who you're going to market every day. You may see 10 people on social media that you know or you're following. Build those relationships, write their names down because you see that they're traveling, right? Set your goals on your bookings. How many bookings do you want to get a month? What are your commission goals? Right? Figure it out. Because what you want to do on the travel side of business, understand you don't get paid right away. So you want to be able to make sure that you've got bookings out there every single month to bring in that income that you're looking for. So set those goals. Set your social media goals. Posting 3 times a day to promote your business. And then again, set it up for success on attending training. So non-income producing activities. Let's break those bad habits, right? Tara, what does that look like? Texting your team daily, asking if they need something. We're all grown. You don't have to text them every day to give a task on this, that, and a third. If they're plugged in, they'll get the information. Reminding your team of meetings and events. If they're plugged in, they'll have it, right? That doesn't have to be on a daily basis. Now, say for instance, like I posted this training several days ago. So a little while ago, I sent a reminder. That's fine, but not reminders every single day. Like, no, that's what can you imagine you typing up something, putting all this stuff together? That takes out 10 minutes of your day. That 10 minutes adds up to almost an hour that you lost because of non-income producing activity. Gossiping about other business partners, team, or individuals. Stinking thinking is not an option. This vibe right here, this tribe, this village is all about positivity, 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 positivity with good energy. Being inconsistent. Being inconsistent, that gets you nowhere. Taking notes, and then you don't bring your notes to life, right? I had to learn that the hard way. I've been in this thing 8.5 years. I got books and books and books. And I realized, Tara, you got some good information in that book. You got some good stuff in that notebook. Go back and bring those notes to life, especially those trainings that really do something for you. Go back, bring it to life. Failure to use the tools for your business growth. Guys, if you don't use the tools, how do you succeed? And for me, the thing of social media, this is why I don't truly, because then I get entertained on TikTok or whatever, and then I can find myself wasting 30 minutes on social media to laughing at stuff, right? So for those that truly want to build an organization, an empire, to really change the trajectory in your life, I wanted to go over these quick facts. So when you become a goal builder, that's helping 9 individuals with this opportunity, right? We do not sell the car without the wheels. Tara, what does that mean? We don't just sell the travel agency, right? You can't have a car and then there's no tires, right? So Planet Marketing is the car, the travel agency is the wheels. So with this opportunity, by you sharing it with other individuals, being a hybrid, helping 9 families, that's Goal Builder Plus. That for all new business partners, that should be your drive. Get to Goal Builder Plus, because now you have individuals that are like-minded, that like to travel, want to utilize the industry, make money over there, but they also want to bring in extra income into their household on the weekly basis and creating that residual income. Residual income is doing something one time and getting paid time and time again. I found my sister in success, Janice McRae. She is my runaway leg, which we'll talk about later. But I found that one person that took it and just ran with this opportunity, right? And doing that one time, along with my other business partners, has allowed me to be at a space of making well over $8,000 a month. So exposure is key, understanding like-minded individuals, and really going after what that goal is, because you have a one-time fee of a $200 investment. That's it. Your overhead is $60 a month. The travel side of the business is the $39.95 monthly overhead cost that gives you access, errors and omissions, the protection, everything that you need, working under the umbrella of our host agency, IntelliTravel, where you pay 70 to 80% commission, okay? Planet Marketing, you see the list here, and that's driving me crazy. I'll fix that. Is where you get the other streams of income. So you get, when you help and share this opportunity with someone, you get a $50 commission. So say, for instance, if you need $100 next week, you're going to go hard, aggressive to go help 2 other families to do the exact same thing. And then that $50 for each person that you help, that's $100 that comes back into your household on next Friday, right? Then you have the 50% matches. So like I talked about, you sponsor someone, then they go sponsor someone, you get 50% off of that. They're gonna make 50, guess what? You're gonna make $25 because the company says, thank you, Tara, for sharing this opportunity with Erica, right? The $4 residual. You may not fully understand that, but as you start learning and your checks come in, you'll understand what that looks like. Imagine being in a concert and you're getting paid for $4 for each individual in that arena. It's game over. That's residual income. It's a team effort. So we want everybody to win because you don't know who's going to fall into your matrix. Then we have the $10 team bonuses in your workplace. You can't go in and say, hey, I need a $10 raise. Give me a $10 raise. Over here, you're able to get a $10 raise. And people are getting flat out rich over that, up to 6 levels, coming to 6-star director. Then we have the 10% travel commission overrides. Tara, what does that look like? I sponsor Erica. Erica goes out there and she makes a travel commission of $80,000 because she booked this amazing destination wedding, family reunion, or what have you. She makes $80,000. Guess what? The company says, thank you, Tara. She got $80,000. I'm gonna get 10% of 10% of it. I'm gonna get $8,000. I didn't have to lift a finger. So guess what? We want bookers. We want travel bookers, right? We want, there's some individuals in the organization, they're making Jamal Stevens making 6 figures off of on the travel side of the business. So understand his sponsor, Miss Latoya Mayberry McCombs, her 10% checks look really good. Okay. Can you imagine getting 6 figures off of a 10% overrides for the year? It's game over, right? So you want to get to gold, right? And then you have the 10% personal BPs or business partners matrix. So understand, if I make $500,000, right, then my sponsor, Jasmine Smith, is going to get 10% of that $500,000. Game over, right? And then, of course, you have the directorship bonuses, where it starts off at $500 on the first of the month. So I wanted to kind of drill down on that just a little bit so you all really understand that there's money out here to be made. So a dream plus motivation becomes a reality. So do we have any questions on anything that I've said thus far? Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now is I am going to, let's see, where do I need to go? I'm go over here. Can you all see my IntelliTravel screen?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So this is your IntelliTravel back office. I've already logged in. When you log in or when you start your business, you're going to get a welcome email from IntelliTravel with your password and your user ID. Make sure that you log in, reset your password, make note of what your password is, Now, each time, if you haven't logged in for a moment, they put the authentication process in play to make sure that you are who you say you are. So that's definitely good there. And you see here, they have it here, download the app, right? So make sure that it's Google Play for you guys on Android. So you want to make sure that you do that. And then you want to just go here. This is your dashboard. So this is considered being in the back office of your IntelliTravel back office. So what I'm going to do is go up here. You see book travel. Now, I will be honest, I do not book travel through this site. I don't. I send people directly to my website that needs a quick flight or car rental or a hotel, do it that way, because then they can go and play with the flights and times and everything that they need. So but if you needed to, you will log in here and you would do flights, cruises, or what have you. We have VIP business partner, VIP partners exclusive, which is our network, IntelliTravel's new partner in the industry, which is Travel Leaders Network. So you can click here and get benefits, read over all of that if you like. Now this is key, guys. Preferred, so I went to book travel, preferred partners. Over to my right, your left, you'll see the IntelliTravel partner directory. You can download this and review it. It has some of the vendors in here, who the BDMs are, the business development managers for whichever vendor, contact information if you need it. I would highly suggest that you would utilize them if you have something big or you need assistance that you can't get from the normal help desk. It'll tell you what the commission payouts are and so forth. But where you want to start is go down to this little red box. How do you register with travel suppliers? You click here and it's going to bring up a list. Now, I would say do not overwhelm yourself with getting all these logins at once. Get the logins that you need. So for an example, you want logins for hotels. Go ahead and do the AIC hotel group, right? Alliance partners. That's the insurance. So you may want that. AA, I'm about to call it AA. American Airlines vacations. This is a good one to have because you're able to do package deals, right? So what you want to do when it says click here or click on, create your personal login and enter the ITA. Whenever it's asking for agency information, it's IntelliTravel's information. So make sure that you save their contact information in your phone with the CLIA, the IATA number, their address, email, everything for IntelliTravel. So when you're calling a vendor or you need access to something, you have the vendor's information there. So whenever it's asking for travel agency, that's IntelliTravel. When it's asking for a travel agent, that's you. That's your P number that you receive from IntelliTravel, which is in your welcome email. It's your name, it's your phone number, it's your email address, right? Highly recommend for new business partners, get a business email because you're going to start getting inundated with vendor emails, sales. Like now they're doing the Black Friday sales. Make sure that you have an email where all of that can funnel through, okay? Here's a good example, the ALG Vacations. This is like a hub with several different vendors inside. But with this, you have to create a ticket with IntelliTravel, and I'll show you how to do that. So you can just go down through here and see what you need. Beds Online is like the Airbnbs of the world, right? Carnival Cruise Line, Centrav, that's for flights, and the list goes on and on. If you want more exotic or high-end type packages, Culture Holidays is a great one to do. Delta Vacations, that's one that IntelliTravel has to set up for you. But you'll see here, it's going to tell you where it's self-registration or we need the assistance from IntelliTravel. So we got Expedia Tap, right? Everybody knows about Expedia, but now you'll be logging in as an agent versus a consumer. So just go through here and play with that, okay? All right, so Now what we're gonna do is what preferred partners. So when you see register booking screen, so what that is say for instance you book something outside of your website. It's considered an outside booking. So you make sure that you go save that itinerary, and this is where you'll actually upload it. And there's training on all of this in your back office that you can see. So you'll just go in here, put the information, and you'll follow the steps, okay? Then we have hot deals. So basically, you go in here and just click on everything so you know what each tab has, right? And IntelliSparks, a lot of this helps keeps your business organized in a space. They do have training on that. Some individuals are using other platforms to send notifications, payment arrangements, all that stuff to their clients. But IntelliTravel has created IntelliSparks, so you can go check that out, and that can help you with organizing your travel bookings. So go here, my agency, my profile. So this is where you will put your contact information. So say for instance, you started your business, but you didn't have your business email address. You can go in here and update your contact information, and then you can put your new business email address. You have your billing card information, right? It's here. So you see here, this is key, guys, my billing date. So if for some reason you need to change your billing date, you can go here and change your billing date so it's closer to when you're getting paid. Because what you don't want to happen is your business goes down, then you're not able to receive commissions that may be out there, et cetera, right? So you can go here and change your billing date closer to when you're getting paid. So always make sure that you have that $39.95 saved away somewhere, and write down on your calendar as a reminder, because it's going to give you the date that the money comes out of your account. So my profile, I did that. Then you have your virtual secretary. So when you start booking travel, you'll click on this link and you'll see all of the commission that you have out there. So now we have my agent website. So this is where you actually set up your website. So you see here on the screen, my unique website for IntelliTravel is tarawilson.intellitravel.com. So this, whatever your website is, that's the website individuals will use to go to your booking engine to book travel, okay? You can go down here. There's a video to watch to see how to do everything. It's very simple. You can go in here, put in your name, your address, your email address. You don't have to put in your full address. Don't do that. And then you can make your marketing slogan, your business agency name. You choose a profile picture that you want. You can upload it, and then you can have your background. So if you say, hey, I want to know what your website looks like, right? Well, my website looks like this. So when people go directly to my website, my profile picture, the reason why I said don't put your full address, you see it just has East Point, Georgia for me. And then once you start getting your certifications that I'll talk about in a second, they'll be listed there. My backdrop, people can go here. Now you see this button here where it says search and register now. When people go directly to your website for the first time, it's going to ask them to create a username, password, and it's going to go into your CRM system. You're going to get a beautiful email that says, hey, Tara, Erica Williams, you have a new client, da, 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 da. So now you can actually send a thank you email to Erica. Thank you so much for stopping by on my site, whatever you want to do to build that relationship with Erica, right? Or that person. So that's what your site will look like. Any questions so far? It does take about 48 hours, especially if you're putting a picture up there, because IntelliTravel wants to make sure it's a professional picture. So, but this is where you will go to get your website, and then you can start promoting your link on your social media avenues and whatnot. Okay, so we talked about my agent. So your CRM system, what I was talking about here, when people register, you can easily go in here and add people manually if you choose to. But this is a great place where all of your clients will be, and let me tell you why. Because when you go here, my agency, marketing and sales tools, you'll be able, there's videos here to learn about everything. You can get your IntelliTravel business cards. Highly recommend that you order just a few because that is a part of the guarantees in regards to that piece of the puzzle. You get the logos for IntelliTravel if you want to use those. But here, online marketing materials. Guys, this is free. This could help put your business on steroids. So you can go here, click on newsletter. It's going to create a newsletter for you, right? And guess what? This is what it will look like. And then it will have all of my contact information. They can go and click if they want, if they're interested in this Mexican Riviera cruise, click there, boom. I don't have to do anything. Then they book their trip. Voila, I got a check coming in the mail, right? So utilize your tools, because what happens is when you create something like the newsletter or what's the other one? The email campaign, the people that are in your CRM system, you'll click on their name and then you can actually send them one of the promotions or what have you, right? Or the newsletter or whatever that they have, like for the email marketing. Like you could send them some of this cool stuff. Next year, new destination, send that out to them with a little message. Voila. It's keeping people, reminding people, hey, I'm a travel agent. What you doing next year? Can you see yourself in Paris? You know, for going to the beach, whatever. So you could use all of that. Travel Incentive Center. So this is where you see some individuals, they do a promotion. Hey, if you add 20 people to my Facebook travel group, you'll be put in a drawing to win XYZ. You can go in here and purchase some of those if you like. I know some of the teams have other incentives that people invested in. So check with your sponsor or your leadership to see if there's other incentives out there, but you do have that option. All right, and so that's that. This is very key, guys. Education, IntelliTravel University. So for new business partners, this is where you want to go. So when you hear in the presentation about Dreammaker, Vacation Builder, Travel Genius, this is how you start getting your certification. So for new business partners, yours will be white versus green. When you see those IntelliTravel trainings out there, make sure you register. But when you register, you have to log in because they know when you're there. And if you jumped off too early, you will not get credit, okay? So once you see 5 IntelliTravel webinars, it'll turn green. They have virtual Dreammaker events. It goes very fast, guys, so make sure you keep a lookout on that. Once you attend that, you'll get your green. And follow, the steps here. You don't have to do these in order. You could do your CLIA training if you want to. If you're definitely into that cruise line, you can go ahead and knock that out the way, right? Attending the event, ITQ is coming up in February. That's considered a one industry event. Guess what? You'll get credit for that. And then when you complete your IntelliTravel training, guess what? Vacation Builder, right? But it goes in, Dreammaker, Vacation Builder, Travel Genius. So you just work them in pockets. And so you'll have all of these different trainings here. I say I'm gonna go ahead and take the exam for the ambassador, but I don't know. But anyway, so here you have a minus says completed. So what you have here is the online academy training videos. So it's like 18 modules or so. Some of them are like 30 seconds, some are a minute, 2 minutes. What I like about it is you could start it, and if you had to go somewhere, you can come back and pick up where you left off. So you definitely want to go here and start your travel because it's going to show you the compliance video, everything that you need to make sure that you stay in compliance and be able to work your business properly. Highly recommend you do this first. before you go into your sandals training, because you have to understand IntelliTravel, how they work, how it works for you, and put it all together. Any questions on that? All right, so you'll just click here under education and just play around with all these links. So real quick here, when I was talking about how IntelliTravel has to give us access to different vendors, you would go here, you would go to IntelliHub Help. You want to submit a ticket. Up here at the top right, your left, you will submit a ticket. Here, you put in your PIN number, which is your P number that's in your welcome email from IntelliTravel. You click on ticket type, and we want, what do we want? We want supplier registration. Then you'll go here, and you'll choose whichever vendor, right? Delta Vacations, Vacation Express. So these are the vendors that IntelliTravel has to create your access for. So you'll put that, choose whichever one you want, create your ticket. You can put a little note in there. If you have supporting documents or anything that you need for any other type of ticket that you need to submit, you'll upload it, submit your ticket, boom. So this is where you'll go to start getting your logins for Delta Vacations or whichever ones you want. Any questions on that? And then IntelliHub, the knowledge base, is a lot of information there, okay? So anything on travel, before I quickly go to Planet really quickly. So Planet. So for those that are truly wanting to understand and learn your marketing business, you'll get an email from Planet Marketing with your login information. Make sure you save all of Planet Marketing's contact information, phone number, all that stuff, and contacts in your phone, so that way you have it. But then what you'll do is when you log in, it's a slew of stuff here. You can click on Planet Now. It's going to give you everything that's happening with Planet. So like the spotlight for December, where they interview directors, hear testimonies to see how this business is actually working for them. So it's a lot of great information here that you can go through, right? So that's the blog. So you go to virtual office. You can go to my account. This is where you manage your credit card information, your auto renewals, anything that you need with your credit card. Make sure your cards are up to date. This is where you'll go for that, okay? My business, this is your virtual secretary, where it'll keep track of your commission. Once you start growing a team, you'll see your matrix, your genealogy. It keeps track of your orders that you make with Planet. Corporate, which is a great tool for your, when it comes to tax season, you can go right there and you can see how much money was spent for the year with IntelliTravel this way. I mean, not IntelliTravel, I'm sorry, Planet Marketing. Now, if it's like eBrights, make sure you keep track of those for tax purposes. And Erica, remind me to get with you on that tax training or helpful hints. So then you go here and you have all the information that's here, right? But what's really key for new business partners is you want to go to your virtual office information center. You could click on company news. It's going to bring up what's happening around the planet. This is where you can go to the calendar of events. You could type in a city and see what's near you, or a state, see what's happening in that state. So that's very good to know what's going on. So you can be proactive and schedule and create some market share. If you know somebody in Baltimore, they're actually in Baltimore right now. So if you would have known that, you could have invited to that, right? So then you have resources. This is where the presentations income disclosure statement is. So if someone wants to see it up close and personal, you have it here. You can download it. We have all different types of forms, et cetera, et cetera. So go in here basically and just click on everything so you know where everything is, right? So then you have the library. I do want to show you this. So say, for instance, you missed the IMV. You have the Planet app. You can listen to it on your phone, the replay. So the archives are there. You see all the different IMBs. International IMBs, that's the UK team. They're rocking and rolling. So if you're not up at 1 o'clock in the morning like Atara to listen to it, you can listen to the replay. They give great nuggets. And 9 times out of 10, they're reading a book that's different than what we're reading here in the US, which for me, that's good for me because I like to hear different perspectives. So you can go here, listen to the replays. Here's your training for marketing, corporate trainings for Wednesdays. The recaps are here. You can go in, listen, watch, learn, take notes. Then you have the International Locker Room when we have that, or the Director Spotlight. If you miss it, you can go here and listen to it. We have an on-demand business review. People utilize this. Listen to it. See if it works for you, the video or the audio. You can send this out to prospects. Here are the training videos for Planet Marketing. So you would go here. We have the compliance video. Everybody needs to make sure that you watch the Planet Marketing compliance video. I recommend that you watch it a couple of times because it gets a little tricky, right? Because you cannot mix both businesses together on social media platforms. So you want to make sure that you understand that because you don't want to be out of compliance. So for new business partners, I would say you're going to watch the Planet Marketing compliance video, regardless if this is your focus point or not. You need to understand being in compliance, right? And then what you want to watch next is the compliance video, Do the Right Thing, the marketing compliance video for IntelliTravel. So you would go through here and you would take a video at a time, take notes, learn. Now, we have our marketing videos that are in your app that puts your business on steroids. And we have several different videos that you can use. They are really putting some great videos, testimonies out here to share with individuals. It's just the beginning, or We Are Planet, this one right here, where it's interviewing some of the top leaders within Planet Marketing. That's a great tool to let them see we're diverse. We have all types of walk of life in this business doing things. So you can go here and see what you want to use as your marketing material. Okay. And that is it in a nutshell from the Planet Marketing side of things. Oh, sorry. Getting started. It's 12:03. Watch this video, 4 steps to getting started. This truly helps you understanding what you got. And here's the list of all the training videos again, which is great, right? Because how do I pique interest? You want to know how to do that. And you can use some of these tidbits to know how to pique people for the travel side of the business, right? That you want to get clients for. So you just go through here and take a video a day. Or if you got a robust schedule, right? Just take your time out, block out that set of time, block out at least 50, block with your calendar, you have a block out of 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. So figure out what works for you and your schedule, and then to take the time out to listen to these videos. This is your training for Planet Marketing. So I am going to open it up for any questions, comments. Erica, any of the leaders on the line, I don't know who's on, but any questions about anything or anything that I've forgotten to share, you all can help me. Wow, we got 21 people on here. That's great, guys. Any questions? Erica, anything I'm missing or forgot or anything you want to add?
Yeah, no, Tara, this was fantastic as always. And I know that we had one comment in the chat about the wellness certification. I think Janae said she was definitely, oh, she sent that to me personally. Janae, I'll get I'll get with you. We'll definitely help you get that certification. But no, this was really good. And we know that it is a lot of information, especially for our new business partners. And so we do highly encourage you, as Tara said, to really just plug in. This session will be recorded. It is being recorded, and so it'll be available. And you can just take it piece by piece, whatever your interest is, but this is truly a grand opportunity if you want to spend some time time on the travel side and get it set up. Once you do that, then it'll really be on cruise control. And so we really do highly recommend that you spend some time on the travel side as well, so that because it validates you, right, as a travel business owner. And then also we know what it requires to build a team, right? But we have to become professional inviters. As a new business partner, no one expects you to know the presentations. No one expects you to even know all of the facts, right? And you owe it to yourself to truly leverage the talents and knowledge base of your leaders, such as Tara, such as me, and others. Many of you may be in the Power of Leverage group. That is a great one-stop shop to find out everything that is happening for the week, and also to learn, other tips. So, no, Tara, thanks again. This was amazing.